Hey guys, we're back in the workshop and today I've got a pretty cool project for you because we are working on an endometer shadow with a ring on the end, and also the blade is the endometer Ringknife blade shape, so that's going to be pretty cool. And we're going to add some cool texture not just to the handle but also to the flat surfaces of this blade. So let's get started with that. So I will now start grinding on the bevel of the blade because I want to remove as much material as I can before heat treatment without warping the blade. So I will use my flat platen to remove some material right now. The knife is now roughly ground and now I can prepare it for heat treating. So with this knife, because it is stainless steel, I have to wrap it up in some stainless steel foil, and that just protects the steel from those high temperatures, because with stainless steel I'm going over 1,000 degrees, and in that case sometimes the temperature can suck out some carbon and we don't want to have that to happen, and therefore I'm wrapping it with some stainless steel heat treating foil. So the knife is now wrapped up and the heat treating oven is also ready to go. So let's harden this blade. So the knife is now hardened and tempered, so I can now finish up the main grind on the bevel. And of course I'm going to do that on my belt grinder with some fresh belts so I don't ruin the temper on this blade. So while the knife was heat treating, I already started working on these handle scales because I had to glue up some liners. The customer wanted to have a black G10 with orange liners, and the glue takes 24 hours to set, so I've just prepared them at the other day. So this knife will be screwed up, so now I'm going to start drilling out these holes and counterbore the holes for the screws so I can start working on these handles and get them done. So the handles are now roughly profiled, and I'm doing the rock pattern on my horizontal belt grinder with a 120 grit ceramic belt. The handle scales are now ground, and normally I would stop now and finish up the knife with some stone wash and all that kind of stuff. But the customer asked me to also put some rock pattern on the flat surfaces where the handle scales are not present. So because there's some really small surfaces, I'm going to use the Dremel instead of my belt grinder, because with the belt grinder one slip and I would have to redo it. So that's why I'm going to use the Dremel to grind in that rock pattern. The knife is now also sandblasted, and now I can put it into the acid and then after that into my tumbler for the stone washing finish. The knife is now done, and I'm pretty happy how the knife turned out, and I think the rock pattern on the flat surfaces are pretty cool, and I think they look amazing and they fit to that knife design perfectly. So I'm also curious if you guys like how the knife turned out. Just drop a comment down below. What is your opinion on the rock pattern on this knife? And if you want to see more content like that, just hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and write a comment for the algorithm god, and we'll see us in the next video.